Good evening, and welcome to Matt Forney Live Arcade. I'm Matt Forney, your twitchy and kill-happy host. See, I almost screwed it up there, but I didn't, did I? And tonight we're going to be playing Super Seducer. And this is the third Super Seducer stream I have done. I've added the previous two as well as this one to a playlist. You can check that out on my channel. But since the game is being released next week, and since my previous streams have gotten a lot of attention, the first one I think has hit 5,000 views, which, considering this little tugboat of a channel doesn't even have 3,000 subscribers, that's a pretty big deal. Most of my content kind of gets ignored these days, either due to the throttling or due to the fact that the audience has moved on, you know. Plus, this channel was never really the centerpiece of my online operations to begin with. I'm always going to be a writer first and foremost. I'm always going to focus on writing. By the way, check out mattforney.com. That's my blog. That's where all my writing goes. But the YouTube channel was always secondary to that. You know, I was like, if I can do videos and get an audience that way and promote my writing that way, that's a good thing. But I'm never going to make it my focus. But hey, you know, this is working out pretty well. So I'm gonna keep streaming the game till as long as I have time and so long as I have, you know, there's stuff to stream. And I also have to actually stay up late tonight. It is 1 a.m. where I am here in Central Europe. So I might as well stream because I've got nothing else to do. But how y'all doing out there? Speaking of which, Super Chat is enabled, so if you want to send me some of that sweet, sweet Super Chat money so sweet, you can hit the $sign below the chat window. That is, of course, if you are listening to this live. But if you're not listening to this live, regardless of however you're listening to it, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already. Not really a gaming channel, it's a whatever I want to do channel, but hey, my content has sustained me. It's helped me make a living for years, so you know you might enjoy it too. And no, I don't really have any house cleaning to do. Aside from the fact that my campaign to raise funds to cover the Hungarian election continues apace, I've got a new article up today on the leftist opposition parties running in the Hungarian election. You can check that out at mattforney.com. And I've got another article up tomorrow. There was a mayoral election in, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name of the town, but there's a small city near the Serbian border, and the candidate that was endorsed by Viktor Orban, the Fidesz party, lost, which is a big deal because this particular city is very right-wing and has had right-wing mayors ever since the end of communism. And I have an article coming up on why it's fake news and you really shouldn't pay that much attention to it. The international fake news media is like, Orban's in trouble, the end of tyranny in Hungary is upon us. And I'm like, nah, you've got it all wrong. I'm here on the ground. I see what's going on. So go check out that and all my other stuff at mattforney.com. And we're going to take a quick break to answer some questions in the chat, and now there's nothing in the chat, so we're going to play the game. By the way, I will periodically pause the game to look at the chat and answer questions. That's just how I do things, because I don't have an assistant with me. I don't have a Terran Gale or anything, so I gotta do it myself. And if you want me to answer your question more easily, because the chat gets, you know, larded up with people just having conversation and stuff, super chat it, you know? Super chat it, and that guarantees I'll be able to get to your question. Again, I know it sounds bad, it's like, yeah, I hate saying stuff like this, like I'll only answer your question if you give me money. I'll try to answer everyone's questions, but Super Chat just categorizes everything and makes it nice and neat and orderly, and just makes it easier to figure, you know, for me to find it. If you just leave a regular chat comment, it could get lost. There's a very good chance it'll just get lost in the shuffle. But anyway, we've done the first 5 chapters of the game. There's girl on the street, 2 girls in a bar, club dance floor, girl sitting in coffee shop, friend to girlfriend, and we have unlocked first date Alexa. That is the next one. So we are going to do that. What is the challenge in this one? Your day game approach resulted in a coffee shop date. There isn't any music or alcohol, so when you're charming enough to make her attracted to you. Yeah. Is this the same? Yeah, it's the same chick who featured in chapters 1 and 3. She's really earning her bread. I'd say. And given the that she's probably the best actress in this so far, this will probably be a very entertaining chapter.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very nice. You look great.
Thank you, so do you.
Cheers. We'll take a seat. I ordered you some tea.
Thank you,
You
that's
like tea,
perfect.
right?
What a
I do.
perfect
I
joke.
mean, you're not English, but I'm sure,
What a-
I'm sure you drink tea.
what a
I
too.
still like tea.
gentleman. Nice foot tattoo, very chic. Cinematography is not too bad.
Cool. So how have you been?
Good. Busy.
Yeah, busy?
Yeah, work. It's been overwhelming.
You told me, what was it you said? You said you work in a charity or something, but I don't know what it is. What kind of
Non-profit animal shelter doing cat rescues.
Okay. Tell her about the time you tortured a cat and how funny it was. Be nice about cats and about her. I actually prefer dogs. We know the correct answer here. The correct answer is be nice about cats because it's a day and you don't want to create tension. You don't want to create be adversarial. Well, you don't want to be adversarial in general with women, but you don't want to be, especially don't want to be like that during the day when no one's drinking, there's no music, and it's a much more chill environment. But of course, there is the obvious asshole answer. Okay, I just messaged out to make sure this is working. So we're going to talk about torturing cats.
Oh, cat shelter.
Yeah.
That's interesting because you might have met some cats that I've been in contact with.
Really?
Yeah, did a cat come to you, I don't know, like 6 weeks ago or so, like a ginger one with white spots?
We get lots of those.
Yeah, I guess. Well, this was so funny, right? Me and some friends, we were just out and, you know, bored like you are. And there's this cat, like in my neighbourhood, I often see it. It's very friendly, like this ginger one. And it came up to us like that, right? And we were taking it, like playing with it. But then we decided we'd tie a little rope around it and attach fireworks all along. It's so funny. And then just lit it. And it was like... like that just went mental. Actually, I've got a video. I'll show you.
You're joking.
No, it was phenomenal. Look, wait.
Holy shit.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Again, I love how he just
Where is
plays it
There
straight.
is the little shit. Look. See him.
Oh my god.
You see him?
No. How could you do that to a cat? He trusted you. He came
Wait,
up
look,
to
watch
you.
this is where the firework
no, I don't want to see it. You're terrible.
What do you mean?
No, you're absolutely fucking terrible. I'm gonna call the cops.
It likes it,
no,
I think.
No.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble.
In the game, that's cool. In real life, totally illegal.
This chick is a good actress. I mean, she really sells to just the horrifying part. And again, I love how Richard Ruina, he's always just plays it straight. And whenever you choose the bad option, he just takes it all the way to the end, completely straight. Doesn't stop. He takes it super seriously. It's so much funnier. But anyway, we will go with B.
A cat shelter, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're just doing that, and I guess you don't get paid like millions to work there.
No, it's very small and usually actually free.
Does that
cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice.
there they are.
It helps out a lot.
So you love cats, and you just
they're
decided
the
to do something.
Yeah, I love all animals, but cats here need most help.
That's great. I'm sure people love you for that. Then
Some people.
most people like cats. I like cats.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
That's good. Do you have any?
No.
Well, you should stop by and I can
What is
maybe help you
that?
find
What is
one.
that on his
Okay.
shoulder?
Well, actually, I travel a lot,
That's
so
not
it's,
the mic,
not,
is it?
it's not good. But
Okay.
I can come
It was
by
right
and just
shoulder, there's a little
play
piece
with
of
them,
metal attached
whatever,
to it.
and then
That would be nice.
cool.
Wait, that is the mic, I think it is.
When someone does something like this, you know, charity, something that they really care about, don't tease it, don't take the piss, don't be rude about it, connect on it. So what does your work entail there? Are you like, you know, holding a ball of string all day playing with the cats? Has it got
No.
serious stuff?
That's part of it, but actually we do transports nationwide, so if the shelter's full, then we find someone who can take it elsewhere in the country to save its life. That's actually the reason it's been really busy is a cat I had adopted. I lost him, so...
You lost it?
He's been adopted, and I opened his cage and he ran out, and I don't really know how to tell the people.
So he's like somewhere in the building, or
Yeah,
it could
hopefully.
be anywhere?
He could be anywhere. He may have found his way outside.
Cats.
But I don't know how to tell the people, so maybe you have an idea?
Okay. A says, advise her to buy a cat that looks the same. Tell her to be dishonest, and see if she agrees to check her. Tell her to just act as if it never happened. Recommend that she tell the truth. I think we'll go with tell the truth. There's no obvious asshole.
Well, you know what? I think you should just tell the truth, because it's always my philosophy that nothing bad can happen as long as you tell the truth. So I think you should own up to it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
If you can show good moral fiber, why not, right? It's a good thing to do, and it makes you look good. And at the same time, giving her some good advice.
I actually don't think you told me what you do.
Oh yeah, I didn't, did I?
No.
He's fun employed. Okay, A, boring truth. I'm a Q&A manager for a software company that creates inventory systems. Joke, I run an obedience school for small pets, hamsters and gerbils mostly. Braggadocious lie, I'm one of the top 10 real estate brokers in the country. I just sold a property to Donald Trump for $1 billion. Dismiss her, it's not important, life's too smart to talk about work. This would looks like to be the closest thing to an asshole answer, but I don't see it being particularly interesting, and knowing the game, it could just as easily work. I mean, all these options seem kind of neutral. The best one seems like the joke, just because it'll get her laughing. So we'll go with the joke.
Actually, I run an obedience school for small pets like gerbils and hamsters and whatever, you know, teaching them how to, you know, be good pets, basically.
No, you're making fun of my shelter thing a bit. What do you really do?
Oh, well, it's not that interesting. I'm a QA manager at a software company, but don't need to bore you with the details, right?
All right, fair enough.
I love how they film.
When a girl asks you what to do, if you do something that's not so interesting, or if you just want a little bit more humour, you can say something like this and it will get a smile. The key, though, is that when she perseveres to ask, you stop the joke at some point and, you know, turn serious again.
So what do you do outside of work?
What do I do? So I do some fitness stuff and I study languages.
Great.
And what else? I play chess as well.
Oh, that's
I don't know how to play chess.
Set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't know how the pieces move, or you can't play very well?
I can move them, I just don't know how the game
You know what
works.
they're called? Like the horse and whatever.
Is there a rook?
Yeah, rook.
Thing? Yeah.
Rook or castle,
Okay.
yeah.
I know some.
Okay, well, it's quite easy to learn, and it's really, I think it's quite cool for the brain. My mum bought me a chess set, and then I thought, okay, it can't just sit there, I'm going to learn how to play.
I don't have any commentary here. Chess is actually pretty fun.
And what else? I like photography. It's probably actually my major hobby. The thing I spend the most time doing is
I like attaching fireworks to cats and blowing them off. I like pulling the wings off of dragonflies. Okay, A, to take pictures of naked girls. B, it's my calling. C, for extra money. This is the obvious asshole answer. It's my calling would seem like the right answer. Extra money might seem like it would work. We're going to go with the obvious asshole answer.
Actually, I got into it because I wanted to meet women, to be honest. And it's a good way to, you know, you've got all these semi-naked young girls, sometimes very young, in front of you. And I used to use a studio, but actually now I've got a home studio.
You can see the creep.
Do most of the shooting in my house, and it's really nice. Just lots of beautiful girls just in your house every day. It's got to be something good for the spirit, right?
Well, I mean, but you wouldn't want to see like very young girls naked. I mean, I get that you might maybe like it.
The
but
younger, I mean, they have
the
smooth skin and
van.
tone,
oh
you know,
shit,
fresh.
He's going into pedophile territory. He went there.
There's something to be said for it, in an artistic sense, of course. In an artistic sense. But don't worry, you're not too old for me. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how old you are, but probably could be some of these girls' mother. But
it's going down.
You're not.
It's going down, kids.
You know, you don't look that old. And
no, I don't.
The main thing is, I mean, no, let me finish, so you don't get the wrong idea. I mean, the main thing is, I want someone that I can have a connection with and a good conversation. And you know what, young girls are like just on their phones all the time, and it's kind of boring. Although, you know, the way they look, but boy, they're mentally just...
No, I think you're kind of a pig. I think you're kind of gross.
Pig?
And saying I'm old enough to be, you know, a girl's mother. No.
Well, there are a lot of teenage pregnancies. You could have had a baby and
no, you're just gross.
Do you have any children?
No.
Girls, maybe young girls who want pictures?
Well, that's why we all get into photography, but it's not really something you want to say.
I love it when he says, like, yeah, it's the truth, but yeah, just don't say it to a girl. Which is, you know, good advice. That was great. Okay, we're going to go with It's My Calling.
Well, actually, there was this time when I just borrowed a friend's camera and I just took some pictures and I loved it. And then everywhere I was going, I was looking at things and thinking, oh, that would make a nice shot, that would make a nice shot. I took some pictures of friends and, you know, they all used it as their Facebook profile pictures. And I was
like a headshot.
Yes,
cool.
I just really got into it. And I guess I might have some talent, so... You know, I keep it, but it's just a hobby. I'm not thinking about it too seriously.
Oh, it sounds like you're having fun. That's great.
Take your picture if you like. Do you like having your picture taken?
British company.
Sure, yeah, we could try.
British women in this game.
I could use a new profile photo.
We had Americans. We had a Canadian pretending to be American. We had some Russians.
When you have something that you like doing, why not be a little bit passionate about it? Tell her why. Try and, you know, get that infectious emotion spread to her. So yeah, that's the right answer.
So I actually do photography too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What camera do you use?
It's Canon 5D Mark III.
It's a good one. It's better than mine.
Oh yeah? What do you have? iPhone?
A 40D. And yes, and an iPhone. But I use a 40D. Yeah, and I actually got into photography because I modeled.
Okay.
Kind of still do a little bit here and there.
Okay. A says, what? Hand modeling. B, be very impressed. C, does that mean if I give you some money, I can take pictures of you at lingerie? D, I saw you on deepthroat.com. E, it's nice. Nice, it's hard work, but can be interesting, right? Especially if you like travel. Which countries have you worked in? F, let me tell you what I think about that first. Okay, so we have a veritable panoply of asshole options. And we're going to go with the nuclear level asshole option.
So you model? Yeah, I was going to say, right? But, you know, you mentioned it first, so I guess I can. But I definitely saw you on a website. You know, do you have your campaigns and videos and different things in different places?
Yeah, just a portfolio online.
Yeah, I think there was this video on Pornhub. What was it?
No.
I don't remember. Like
someone that looked like me,
deep
maybe.
Throat, something, but...
It was, no,
it was definitely
it was
you.
certainly
Definitely
not
you.
me.
Don't be ashamed, come on.
No, it just wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay, it wasn't you.
Wow.
But just so you know, like, you sure can suck a dick.
Oh my god. Fuck you. Out.
Where are you going?
That's disgusting.
Let's make some movies.
Dirty little bugger.
Okay. We'll okay, we have to go with this option too.
It's really interesting that you said that. Let me tell you what I think about that.
Okay. Oh my god. Are you serious?
What?
That's disgusting.
I was only joking.
No.
Hang on a minute. I might need to go to fix this in the bathroom. I'll be back. Hang on.
He sharded. He sharded.
I know it's so hard sometimes, but just try and hold it in there as long as you can.
We'll go with the lingerie one.
So you do modelling and I take pictures, so maybe I could take your picture sometime.
Yeah, that could be fun.
And do you do like lingerie shots, bikini, these things?
No, bikini maybe, but they'd have to be very like classy.
How much money? Like, I mean, because we could do it for fun, but I could also pay you. So if I gave you some cash, would you get your tits out, for example?
No.
No?
No.
We haven't heard how much yet. What about
it doesn't matter.
A couple hundred?
No. It's an ethics thing. No, not interested.
And I could sign something that it's not going to be on my website, like girlsibang.com.
So for your personal use, you want photos of me naked?
Yeah.
No.
Just for my personal
No. Use. Good luck finding someone. You should maybe check Craigslist.
Craigslist, you say? And what do I search for?
Not the way to do it. You want to offer just some normal photos, and when she's on the actual shoot, just try and get it a little bit more racy, step by step. Give her some drinks and see what happens.
Okay, we'll go with this one.
Well, that's cool. Actually, I know a lot about it through the photography, but it's quite hard work, isn't it, actually?
Yeah.
People think it's easy, just sitting there having pictures taken.
Yeah, there actually is a lot of hard work. You have to know all your best angles and,
practice
be able to,
posing and whatever.
Yeah, and have emotion in your face. You can't just have a blank face, and that's actually much harder than people think.
Especially at the end of a long day, right? You're tired and the lights are on and
the shoes hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But there are pluses, right? So did you get to travel to any cool countries for modelling?
Never out of the country yet, but I've been to a lot of states and different cities.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
You're out of the country. You're in Britain, right?
Yeah, good. Well done. Now, think about how you can apply this as well in your life. Think about how,
American.
Even if you're not connected to a subject, you can kind of learn how to be empathetic, not pathetic, and try and put yourself in their position, feel how they might feel, and think about why they would choose to do that. So, that kind of thought allows you to have very nice connected conversations, and this is an example of it.
So you've got your cap shelter work, you did some modelling, you did some photography, so you're already pretty busy, right?
Yeah,
do you have time for anything else?
I like to hike a lot. I like to be outside, being in the shelter and modelling, you're usually indoors, so it's nice to get outside, and I don't like being in the gym, so hiking is like my way of working out.
Yeah, it's very good exercise and fresh air and all that as well.
Yeah, yeah. But I also really like, staying in sometimes and just like watching a movie.
Oh, movies, okay. What's like the best movie you've seen that you really loved recently? I know it's hard overall, so like...
it's so silly. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure movie, but Jurassic World.
A says, ask if she understood it and explain the key events. Tell her that shows she has a pea brain. Say you like it too even though you don't. Just say matter of fact that you didn't like it. Playfully tease her for liking that movie. These three look like they would work. This would probably be the best option. This could also work. Maybe I'm not sure if that wouldn't work. This is the obvious asshole option. We'll go with this.
Wait a minute. Why did I invite you on a date? If you like that, you've obviously got a pea brain.
No.
How can you like that movie? It's shit.
Because it's silly. It's not supposed to be serious.
But it's not entertaining. It's not funny. It's just dumb bullshit. Only an idiot could like it. Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know.
What's your IQ? Did you have an IQ test, or you couldn't? You probably weren't even smart enough to click the button and say start test. Yeah.
I think I'm going to stay here and finish my tea because I'm so stupid. And you should maybe go down the street to the library and find yourself a smart girl.
Well, I don't even need to go to the library to find a girl smarter than you. You could find one, I don't know, like retarded mental institute. Probably.
Good.
It's a very, very dumb movie, but she's still a sweet girl, and she might have other good points other than her taste in films, so a little bit harsh, wasn't it?
Okay, we'll go with this.
I can't believe you admitted that. You really liked it?
Yeah, I had to be honest, it's a guilty pleasure movie, and it was recent. You asked recent, it just came into my head.
I don't know if it makes you look kind of dumb, or if it's
really,
or if it's like honest and sweet, that cute that you like it.
I hope honest and sweet.
Probably, because I'll tell you, like one of my favourite movies is Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sure, yeah.
But you like it too?
That's silly.
Yeah.
But it's silly. It's the same.
All right, nice one. Okay, cool. I like it. Good. You didn't judge me for liking Predator.
No.
Notice that this is playful, it's not insulting. So if you can find that perfect line where you're able to tease without hurting people, you can use it quite often, and there's an example. Good choice.
So what sort of movies do you like?
I know everyone says it, but I do have a varied taste. So if you looked at my iTunes, I've got foreign movies, Korean, French, Spanish. A
lot of subtitles.
Yeah, lots of subtitles. I'm not scared of subtitles.
French erotica.
And what else? I've got like the silly action movies, all the Schwarzenegger stuff. And then like the
De Niro.
De Niro
anime movies with the tentacles.
We can use that for the genre.
You like them both?
Yeah, like the mafia stuff, Heat, all of that.
Anything recent?
Recent movie.
Up the ante, 50 Shades of Grey. I just find bondage really sensual. B, I don't really have time for movies. I don't even own a TV. Life is about living, not sitting in front of a screen. C is my favorite movie is the one we'll make together in the bedroom. This obviously will not work and will offend her. 50 Shades of Grey might work. B is probably the best option. We'll go with the asshole option.
Well, I'm thinking of a good movie, but it hasn't been made yet. Let me tell you about it.
Sure.
The stars, me and you.
Okay.
The location, what would be good? Like an all-white bedroom, you know, just everything white. And then what's going to happen? Well, I guess we'd start with some gentle kissing, move on to some
I love when you select these options, he gets like this
perverted
leer on his
and
face.
then take it from there. So
Just
it's going to be great.
You're joking.
Of insanity in his
joking?
eye.
Do you want me to be joking?
It's so perfect.
Then I'm joking. Okay. I got you there, didn't I?
Yeah, you
did. For a second.
You had me a little nervous.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I wasn't thinking of that. Just being silly. Yeah. So movies. I like action movies basically.
Nice
action,
save,
like,
buddy. So this will end up
Schwarzenegger, Stallone.
Probably
just
end
kind
up
of classic action movies.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. You know, if you do like filming movies, cool. But wait till you're in a relationship, or at least you've slept with her a few times. Then she might agree.
Okay, we'll go with this.
Actually, I just threw my TV in the trash, and I don't really go to the movies. I think that, you know, when it comes to all this, there's just more important things in life to do than sitting down watching something passively. Why don't you read a book?
That's true. That's fair. I actually kind of like that answer.
Good. This is an option, you know, where you've chosen to be a little bit out there, a little bit straight and direct, but then she's actually followed you into it and validated it. So it's quite risky, but when you take a big, you know, position like that and you can convince them to it, it's very attractive.
And I like, you know, really talented actors, but...
Sure.
What do you think? Would you be a good actress? Could you, like, cry on call?
I don't know. Probably not.
Are you a good
That sounds
liar?
hard. No, I'm not. I'm really not.
That's kind of connected, right?
I can lie for like a minute and then I feel really bad about it and I admit it right away.
So I'm not sure if you'd be good, but do you have any other talents?
I play the
know how to
violin.
suck a dick.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Since
I was like
I can
5.
tie a cherry stem
And you
with
still
my
do
tongue.
it? You kept it up?
Not as much as I should, but yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
Thanks. It's hard.
You want to impress her in big, bold letters. A, show off by showing what you can do with your tongue. Show off with a stack of cash and tell her it could be hers. Ask her where she lives so she can asks you back. Show her your dick. You know what we're gonna pick. You know what we're gonna pick.
Well, playing the violin is great, obviously. I don't know if I can compete with that as far as talents go, but I do have something that I think you're going to be impressed with. Like,
Okay.
I'm just sending you a picture. Do you have your phone here?
No, I'm sorry.
Right,
I left it in my car.
I'll send it, so you're going to have it to keep.
Okay.
But let me show you this. I've just sent it to you. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, that's...
Yeah.
No. That's not okay.
Ooh, it's very... What do you mean it's not okay? It's way above average. But 10 inches.
You're dreaming. And I'm
wrong?
leaving.
What are you doing? You like small dicks or what?
How sweet, you gave her a lasting record.
I have no idea what this is going to do, but let's see what happens. I know this is obviously not going to work, so.
Well, violin takes a lot of practice, doesn't it? And
yeah, it does.
I've got something I practice every day as well.
Yeah?
Like, check this out. And then look.
That took you a long time to learn.
Well, it's practice, isn't it? So I could do it quite quickly, but now the muscle is just so strong, it never gets tired. Which is good for speaking all the languages.
Yeah, of
because
course.
learning languages and
Of course.
rolling the R's and whatever.
Good.
Don't come and think about things that you need to show a girl, tell a girl, in order for her to like you more. She will actually like you more if you're cool and chilled and don't reveal these things, as if you don't have to, because you're already enough. And that's going to make her curious and make her work harder for you.
Focus on the body language. Okay, where's the audio? Oh, well, I guess the idea is that we're supposed. It doesn't matter what they're saying. Okay, her arms are crossed. What does it mean? Arms crossed means that she is subconsciously thinking of hugging you. This is a good sign. Arms crossed indicates that she is not yet open to you. This is not a good sign. We'll go with that, because usually when people cross their arms, it means they're irritated or something.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
You want to know if she likes you. A, ask her if she likes you. Nope. Tell a lame joke if she laughs. Use self-pity to fish for compliments. No. We'll go with this.
Oh, can I tell you a joke?
Yeah.
I've got a brilliant joke.
Okay, women say they want a guy with a sense of humor.
What is red and smells like blue paint?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you?
No.
Women say they want a man with a sense of humor. It means they want...
Brilliant, right? I love
they laugh at the bad jokes of men they're attracted to. So yeah, it worked.
One of the biggest signs of interest that a girl can give is if she laughs at your lame jokes. Doesn't mean you need to consciously remember this lame joke and use it, but you can pay attention to, moments where you think, hang on, she's laughing and I didn't really say anything funny. Yeah, don't worry, it means she likes you. So learn that lesson.
And how about your family? Do they live in the city as well?
No, I moved away from home, which is, it's sad. I miss them. I miss seeing them.
When did you leave? When you were like teenager? You ran away?
No.
Rebellious teenager?
No, for school, and then I just stayed here.
But you get on well with
ran away and I stayed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I actually, I have a twin sister and we're very close.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
A, tell her about your twin sexual fantasy. Ask if they have a special bond. Tell her you'd like a twin because you hate most people but like yourself. Ask a series of questions to find out more. These two would probably be the best. This is obviously the asshole option. This might work. It'd be like a mediocre option. We will go with the asshole option.
Twins?
Yeah.
Wow. No way.
There's that perverted
really
grin again.
Thinking.
The glint in the eye. He's got it, man.
Yeah, I've got all of these, fantasies, and I didn't know you had a twin. So maybe, yeah. So for example, like when we're already having sex, like obviously not now because we met recently, but when we're having sex already and we're kind of dating, and then sometimes you could send your twin, and I don't know, and then I'm having sex with her, but then you come in like surprise, you're having sex with my twin,
right?
And can I join you as well?
Yeah.
And like I know, let's see which twin is better at giving blowjobs, and then let's compare your asses. Are they identical? And your pussy's identical, and all of this stuff. It's going to be brilliant. I'm so happy. It just doubles how much I like you. And I already liked you a lot.
And this is actually just nothing new for me, and it's rather boring. So
nothing
I'm going to go
new.
give her
so
a
how many times have you done it? How many men have you shared? What? This is one of those cases where you don't say what you think. So obviously if you meet a hot girl who's got a twin, a normal man is going to think very, very, very first thing, need a threesome with those two twins. But she knows that, so don't say it. That's fine. It's just funny.
That was an awkward cut, but we'll go here. We'll check.
Oh, what's your twin's name?
Rebecca?
Rebecca, yeah. Who was born first? Cause
she was.
Yeah.
1 minute.
1 minute?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So she's 1 minute older. And what star sign are you both?
Cancer.
Cancer, that's like July-ish, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And does she like the same stuff as you? Like, does she play the violin and whatever?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, that's cool. And who gets more dates between you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Yeah.
That's good. Well, I'd like to meet her. Do you think she would like me as well?
I don't know.
That's interesting, right? Like, if you like someone, does she like someone that you like?
This is probably
if she likes them, do you like them? Or she doesn't like them?
We generally like the same people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've got so many questions about twins because it's just, don't meet many.
Do you have any good ones?
Yeah. Let me think. I'm going to have more questions for you. But it's really interesting. I might write some down, and then next time we meet, I want to ask you because for me it's a really cool subject.
All right.
Series of questions is never the way to go. It's not what leads to connection. It's not teasing, doesn't make her feel anything, not interesting, and it's likely to make her more and more closed as you continue.
So what about your family?
I've got family.
Okay, good.
No, I don't have any brothers and sisters, and people say that makes me like selfish, but no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. And I'm quite close to my mum. My dad's Italian, so I see him sometimes, but less often. And what else? I have five children.
Really?
Yeah, but they don't live in the country. They're like all in different countries, so that's okay.
You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay, good.
No children and no wife.
Okay, that's good. That's ideal.
You want to increase the attraction. Say that you like kind people, so ask what she has done for others. Tell her you recently won a street competition at the gym. Probably not. Say that your next girlfriend is now dating Drake. Neg her by saying she looks like Hillary Clinton. Smoothly show her your dick. Okay, we know. You know what I'm gonna pick.
You work in the shelter, but do you have any cats yourself?
I do actually. I have 2.
Oh, okay. Tell me about them.
Let's see. The one of them, he's actually really special needs. He's deaf and he has asthma. He's allergic to like every food in the whole world. The other one's just really sweet and kind of general.
Oh no! Look what happened.
Oh my God.
Game over, motherfucker. You blew it.
Okay. And now you know what I'm going to pick next.
I was trying to think who you remind me of, and I think I've got it. Has anyone ever told you that you're like Hillary Clinton?
No.
No?
No.
No one?
No. In what way exactly?
Well, not really in the way you look.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, she's old. She's slightly or a lot older. I'm not sure how old you are. And then, but something about like I guess you're poised. You're like a strong woman.
Going to
go
down.
That's actually kind of nice. Thanks.
Yeah. Now, it is kind of cool to tell a girl that she looks like a famous person. You should be careful who you choose. Porn stars and aging politicians. Not so much.
Okay, so this probably is not going to work. This probably not going to work. We'll do with this. We'll go with that.
You know, it's quite important to me that when someone is very kind to other people and stuff. So, do you do anything for other people?
Actually, yeah. I've helped with relief work with the Red Cross.
Okay. What, you flew to some war zone or something?
No, just like disaster areas like floods, hurricanes, tornadoes.
Okay, so you volunteer and go and do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very cool.
Thanks.
You know what? I mean, when someone does that, they're obviously not going to be evil, basically.
Right.
So it's great, right? Or selfish even. It means you're very selfless.
Yeah, I hope so.
I like that. It's very cool.
Thanks.
Yes, good. That's right. It's a way to build attraction because you're challenging her. And anytime someone kind of proves themselves, justifies themselves, works to get your approval, it makes them want the prize more. The prize being you in this case. So it's the right choice.
So, do you go on many dates?
Zing. Okay. A says, yes, in fact, I can't stay long. Some other chick is waiting. A few, honest, haven't met anyone special yet. Not really, but she is special. Lie. Probably this one. This one doesn't look like it would work. This one doesn't look like it would work either. This might be like a mediocre average option, but this would probably be the best option.
But to be honest, yeah, of course, I'm single, so I go on a few dates.
Sure.
But haven't met anyone special yet. I to be honest, I do have another date planned like this week.
I guess that's okay.
But you know what? We're not together like a couple yet, so I'm not going to lie and say, oh, you know, I already know you're the one for me or whatever. Let's take our time, and if we get serious, then of course, you know, I'm a monogamous guy. I'll just be honest with you. I do have another date lined up this week. But
well, thank you for being honest.
Yeah, and you're really cool. So
thanks.
Exactly. Remember, honesty is the best policy. You know, and you'd think in dating it doesn't apply, but you can see here how being honest is refreshing and actually builds attraction.
So
try and be honest in cases where it won't hurt you, like this.
And what about you? Do you go on a lot of dates?
I mean, I would say, I guess, average. You know,
what's average? 16 a week?
For you, maybe, you know. You know, a couple times a month, I guess. It's kind of hard dating in the city. It's not exactly easy to meet people.
Yeah.
You know.
Where'd you meet them? Usually online or real world?
I have tried the dating apps, but I don't like them. I like meeting people in real life. You know,
better,
you get a better idea of like who they are.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like, what kind of girls do you like?
kind of girls do you like? A, describe her physically. B, describe the physical opposite. C, I like big boobs. Try to touch her boobs. Say you want a girl who is honest, trustworthy, kind, and intelligent. This is the obvious asshole option. Describing her might work. It might not. It'd be like a mediocre option. Physical opposite, maybe. This would probably be the best option. We'll go with the asshole option, of course.
Well, I do like big boobs. Mm-hmm. You know, small boobs are okay, but I kind of like a handful. So let me just measure up.
Fucking pig.
What?
You deserved that one, didn't you? Just describing the physical makes it look like you're a guy that just wants sex in any case. So try and describe some more integral characteristics.
See, I was right. So we go with the option D.
So for me, the most important things are that she's kind, thoughtful. I like intelligence and curiosity, you know, that she's interested in finding out new things, that she can talk about different subjects. I guess for me, that's the most important stuff.
It's a good list.
Very good. By focusing on the non-physical, you actually show that you're a serious guy. Now, if that's what you want to show, that's the way to do it. It shows that you thought about what kind of girl you need in your life, and it's more than just blonde with big boobs.
And tell me, what kind of men do you like?
Tall, dark, and handsome. Typically,
normal,
really outdoorsy. I guess maybe he can be husky sometimes. Kind of looks like a lumberjack, maybe.
Okay.
A says, say that you chop trees and have some axes in the house. Say that you have a checked shirt and walked in the park yesterday. Say, that's pretty stupid. Don't you like men in suits? Say, okay, that's interesting. Say, I may not be a lumberjack, but I definitely have some foreign hardwood for you. Okay.
I might not be a lumberjack, but I do have some, you know, English hardwood for you.
Wow. That's cheesy. That's cheesy and kind of gross.
Is it cheesy? Yeah, there's not hardwood in English. It's like tropical, isn't it? Brazilian hardwood.
I don't know.
So like English, just English wood, run of the mill.
Average.
Well, no, not average. Special. Anyway.
All right.
That's just uncalled for.
Okay. These could work. This would probably be another asshole option, but it doesn't look like it will go anywhere interesting. So we'll try this. See what
it's funny you should say that, actually, because I've got some axes in my house, and I use it to chop stuff, chop trees. I've chopped down a tree. It was pretty big.
So you're sort of a lumberjack.
Like, timber, like that. You know.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
This is okay if you did it tongue-in-cheek, but if you show in any way that you feel threatened, that you're not falling into the archetype that she finds attractive, that would be bad. You've got to be cool with it.
So tell me, what music do you like?
Well, you know, play the violin, so I do like classical. But I like classic rock, too. I like a lot of 80s. Michael Jackson.
That's cool. Do you like rap music? I like rap music.
Yeah, a bit. I'm not as familiar with it, though.
I like Walnuts. I like G Herbo and Bobby Shmurda. Okay, she mirrors your posture. What does it mean? She doesn't trust you. Mimicking your posture is a sign that she's hypervigilant on odd edge. This is a bad sign. She is feeling attracted to you. This is a good sign.
After 10-15 minutes of speaking to a girl, if you notice that your postures are kind of matching and she followed your lead there, then it means that she's very comfortable, relaxed with you, and probably attractive.
I think it's important to know what people want, right?
Yeah.
So it's good that I think it's maybe a personal question, but
I used to have a check where I would rub my hands.
That we both know what each other likes.
Yeah, I
started
think
rubbing
so.
her hands too. Okay. Tell her she needs to sleep with your friends if you date. Tell her that you prefer dating bisexual women. Say that sex is very important to you and ask if she is good in bed. Ask what color her eyes are as an excuse to get close. Tell her that you only date girls that meet a minimum booty threshold. This just looks like a raft of asshole options, and this would be the only one that would actually advance the game. We will go with the disgusting, creepy, disgusting option.
Like, there's something I think we should cover before we go any further. It's very... I have, like, specific things that I look for in a girl, like I told you.
Sure, yeah.
But there's one other thing, which is that I've got really good friends. I'm really close to them, and I like, you know, sharing with them and stuff. So if we get together, really from time to time, I just want you to sleep with my friends. You know, there's one, Mahmoud. He's a very nice guy.
He's
my
bringing
friend
that
Alex,
up again?
And all lovely guys. You're going to like them. I mean... You know, you can say, but I'm sure you will like them. And just from time to time, you know, I'll be watching from a cupboard or whatever, and you just need to...
No.
He's a cock! No. It's a cock option!
Think about
He's
it a little bit.
volunteering to
And
be
wait
a cock!
until you meet them.
I'll think about it, and I'll get back to you. In the meantime,
cool.
there's a good street corner you can maybe find a girl like that.
Street corner? Which street is it?
Now, although we really should believe that it's bros before girls, you don't need to bring Mahmoud and Alex into your sex life. You know, it should be between you and the girl, at least to begin with.
All right. Let's see here. Say that sex is... that probably would... this might be entertaining too. We'll go with that.
Yeah, usually I can tell just by watching a girl and the way she moves, but with you, I'm not quite sure. So tell me, like, how are you in the bedroom? Have you got some moves?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, it's a bit of fun. Like, how would you rate yourself out of 10?
I don't know. We should...
Imagine I called your ex and I'm like, look, tell me, how is she in the sack?
I mean, I've never been dumped. Is that a fair answer?
Never been dumped? That sounds pretty good to me.
All right.
This is not bad. A little bit of a challenge. Maybe a little bit too much for a first date, but not bad and brave.
A, I'm having a nice time and really happy we met. Lean forward and kiss. C, say you look like you were imagining kissing me. Can I kiss you? Listen, I want to kiss you, but can you chew this gum first? I don't think I've ever been in love before, but I think I'm starting to feel that way with you. This won't work because you're begging for permission and giving her an out. This won't work because you're being needy. This is the asshole option. This might work. This might work. We're gonna go with the asshole option.
Listen, I just really want to kiss you right now. But first, do you want a bit of gum? I mean, your choice. If you want to have some.
Is it bad? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Did you maybe have some garlic or?
No, I just had the tea that you got.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, here it is if you want it.
Thanks.
Oh, Vito. That's just rude, man.
Okay. We'll go with this. We'll go with that.
You know what? You've got that look in your eye.
Like what?
Like you're imagining kissing me.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, you were imagining it, weren't you?
Probably not.
This is a PUA routine. Works okay, but as with all the PUA stuff, it's better to be natural than to use this. But if you have to use it, it's all right.
Yeah, I don't recognize that, but
when someone does something like this, you know, charity, something that they really care about.
And I'm going to minimize this and take a look at the chat. All right. We don't have any super chats, so I'm going to go through the regular chat and take a look. Corey Last Rex asks, oh shit, how you doing, Matt? Could be better, could be worse. Maybe a bit better today. Cornelius Rex also asks, hey Matt, got a question. Would you stream Far Cry 2 ever? Probably not, because number one, I don't own it. Number two, I don't have any interest in the Far Cry games. I played a demo of the first Far Cry game, the only one that was made by Crytek, and it was like, it was okay, I guess, but I wasn't really that impressed with it. You know, the main thing I remember about it was, you know, it had such high graphical requirements that I had to run it on the absolute lowest graphical fidelity on my computer at the time, which was a kind of a crappy gaming laptop. And two, it just seemed like a generic shooter. You know, the only thing that was interesting about it was like this huge area you got to explore, the island. But even then, you know, you still had like if you went too far outside of the lines, an attack helicopter would show up and shoot you. I just have no interest in the Far Cry games. Okay. I watched Razorfist play through a Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Okay, maybe that's a little interesting, but I don't know. If people buy me a game, I'll probably stream it, you know. But but I'm not going to probably spend my own money on it. Just have no interest. Wretched42 says tattoos equals instigation of sluthood according to Toothmosis on ROK. Well, of course. Why do you think he's on a date with her? You know, he knew she'd put out. Wretched42 says, I can't believe you didn't stick a fork in his eyeball. Of course, he still checks out her ass as she walks away pissed off. Well, of course, man. He's playing the perv angle up as much as he can. Let's see here. Oh, Boogie says, tell her you prefer dogs or rather doggy style. Yeah, that should have been in there. That should have been... Wretched42 says, hee, I scooped litter boxes and clean up the vomit. Hee. OPL 500 says, hold in, got it. She's a cat lady in training. Yeah. Oh, Boogie says, wake her up to the masterpiece of cinema, that is Faster Pussycat, Kill. Yeah, that's the one with it's the one directed by Russ Meyer, right? That's not too bad. OPL 500 says, oh, there's no real way to lose this game, is there? No. Every time you make a wrong choice, you get a chance to replay it. So, you know, not that I say. Oh, Boogie says the only way to lose is to not to play. He's like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wretched42 says, no, honey, Predator is not the same level as fucking Jurassic World. I have not seen Jurassic World, so I really can't judge. Oh, Boogie says, use your tongue to play. The devil went down to Georgia. The Resistance says, the zipper is crazy big. Well, you know, when we Italians, you know, we're packing a lot under there. You know, you gotta have a big zipper for a big you know what. Oh, Boogie says this is like Beckloff's advice about watching Lee's videos. The body language. 83 Aber 1 says Varg's dating game, horrifying thought. Well, if it doesn't involve, you know, not masturbating and hating Christianity, I don't think you'll be interested. Oh, Boogie says doing the asshole sections are definitely his favorite part of making this game, hands down. Well, it would be the favorite part of anyone's game, making this game. Anyone's part, you know, making this game, because it's the funny part, you know. I mean, let's be real. You know, we're learning how to better, you know, seduce women, but at the same time, we were wondering what we like, you know, to grab a girl's ass in public, you know, and see what happens. You know, that's funny. Conspiracy, Occult, Illuminati, and NWO Media Review says, save the patriarchy. Yeah, exactly. 83 Aber 1 says, use the Will Ferrell pickup line from Step Brothers. I traveled 500 miles to give you my seed. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, Boogie says, she does look like someone who would overthrow a stable government and cause a migrant crisis. We're dating a girl who works for George Soros. She works for the Open Society Foundations. Let's see here. Oh, Boogie says, tell her to stroke the wood going with the grain. Faka News says, this is making me cringe into a black hole. I don't know. It could be worse. I mean, we all thought this game was going to be a disaster when we heard about it, but I'm having a good time so far. Faka News says, sleep with a dozen other dudes if you love me. Yes, if you love me, if you love me, you'll cheat on me. If you love me, you'll let me fuck. You'll fuck other dudes while I jack off in the corner. That is true love in the modern era. Faka News says, only 3 of them have STDs, so your chances are like 3/4 safe. Will Rousel says, I would never have any of these conversations before sex. Oh, Boogie says, Mahmood has to be the best wingman ever, the way he tries to help the guy get laid. Yeah, Mahmood's he's mastered Dubai porta potty game. You know, Mahmood, he really knows how to get the girls to Dubai. He knows how to get them to use the salmon properly. You know, the proper use of feces and piss, okay? Mahmood's got it going on, bro. Why are you hating on Mahmood? Faka News says, sex is important, group sex is more important. Let's see. Corny Sex says, so Matt, what do you think of the Chinese invasion of Africa and Canada? You guys are fucked in Canada. I saw the story earlier over the weekend about how Canada a major Chinese real estate property firm that had bought up a ton of property in Vancouver has been seized by the Chinese government. So the Chinese government now directly owns a ton of real estate in Vancouver, whereas it's apparently been called now Hongcouver. So yeah, man, I'd say you Canadians don't deserve it, but given that you elected Justin Trudeau, I really can't argue that. He's too busy getting his dick groped at gay pride parades and trying to counter signal against Trump and Trump's racism. And the country's being bought up by China, so you deserve it, Canada. You deserve it. The only real tragedy is that we share a border with you, so you will have to build a northern border wall to keep you out. Fox News says Far Cry 2 is a much better game than the rest, except maybe Blood Dragon. In that case, maybe I'll look into it. Cornelius Rex says Matt, Far Cry 2 and 3 were the only good ones. The rest are garbage with the head of Anita Sarkeesian, body of amazing atheist, and brains of both. I'll look into it seriously then. But I was interested in the first Far Cry when it came out, and when I saw that Crytek was not developing the sequels, I was like, yeah, whatever. It just looked. Plus, Ubisoft kind of Call of Duty'd the franchise with all these pointless sequels. Do we really need 5 Far Cry games? Is that really necessary? Are they really advancing anything? Are they that good? Is the story that interesting? I don't think so. Let's see here. Cornelius Rex says, I have the best way to seduce a woman, chloroform and a rag. Get ready for a ride. Ether game doesn't fail you. Meaty Hit says, how would you feel about a cuckold level? Maybe this game has that. I don't know. I haven't played all the way through it. So, Jim Smith Bra says, LOL Forney, you ignoring me, bro? No, I'm not, bro. You just gotta, I'm reading out interesting comments. You kind of repeated what you said on the last stream. So, you gotta be original, man. You gotta bring your A game for me to mention you. Jim Smith Bra says, China taking over shit. China not playing. The Chinese aren't fucking around with Africa and China, and well, again, we kind of deserve it given how we've been acting, how we've been acting with all this horse shit. If white people are more concerned with butt sex than maintaining their dominant position in the world, then frankly, the Chinese deserve to take us over. Okay. Blackhead Comedy says black woman level. I don't think there's going to be a black woman level. From what it looks like, all the actresses in the game are white, so. Well, it's a European firm. They filmed in Europe, so. But a black girl level would be interesting. Fox News says Asian girl with stalker father equals hard mode. That would be another interesting level, but again, I don't think the game has that. Cornelius Rex says a black woman level would be good if she's Jamaican or African. Yeah. Well, you could get some of those in Europe, since most of their black people come from Africa, so. Man, I'm actually getting a little tired, but the show must go on. And we got one last comment from Jim Smith Bra. How did white men become so pathetic that they are run by women and support LGBT? Well, because we got caught lacking, man. We started valuing pleasure and comfort above all else, and now the rest of the developed world is eating our lunch. Can we turn it around? Maybe, I don't know, but I'm just saying the existing state of affairs is 100% our fault. Okay, you want to blame the Jews? Sure, the Jews have done a lot of bad shit, but the thing is, nobody forced the Jews on us. We invited them in. We gave them the right to settle in our countries and influence our banking and our political systems. Okay, and that too springs from the same problem with white people. So we got some soul searching to do, people. Boogie says, the hoe has the right to choose her pimp, so I figure Africa will get tired of China and come back to the West. Well, yeah, as I've said it before, I'll say it again, white people are the only people on Earth who ever gave a shit about the welfare of black people. We've been much kinder to black people than anyone else has ever been, and all we do is get shit on for it. The Chinese don't care. The Chinese just view... The Chinese they view Africans as being like one step above animals, basically. You see the reaction to Black Panther and Mace Windu and the new Star Wars movies and stuff like that. They don't like black people at all. There was actually a story about there's some African exchange students, a bunch of them in I think Guangzhou, and the international fake news media is reporting about how they're stirring up hysteria about the black student population, claiming they're causing crime and stuff, and they probably are. The Chinese are very woke on the AQ, the African question. Let's see here. Wretched 42 says we allowed passage of the 19th Amendment. Yeah, that's the problem. Media Hit says, did you watch the Olympics last night? This commentator was so gay during the ice skating. No, I'm not watching the Olympics because I honest to God don't give a shit. I'm not big on the Olympics. I sort of followed like boxing in the Summer Olympics, but even then I can't give a shit about sports ball anymore. It's just done for me. Let's see here. Boogie says the Olympics are still going. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Let's see here. Cornelius X says Matt Forney likes to turn things around. Will be in much smaller conclaves and territories. Yeah, it's a period of retrenchment. Anyway, that'll do it for the chat. Everything interesting in the chat. So we are going to go back to the game. And I actually am feeling a bit tired, so maybe I will hang it up.
Ease it. Don't take the piss. Don't be rude about it. Connect on it.
All right. Okay, this is working.
If you can show good more.
What is the next level? Ah, nice heals. Oh, we have another Russian one. So this looks like it's some sort of like day game approach. But okay, how will you approach her? Approach her from the front or follow her for a few blocks until she makes the first move. I'm guessing you want to do from the front just because women never make the first move. They never do. Okay, here we go.
Yep, nice one. See, you definitely want to be in front, and you want to pay attention to the amount of space between you because you want to leave enough room for her to comfortably slow down and stop.
How will you get her attention? I just saw you and wanted to tell you that I think you look really nice. I saw you and I knew that if I didn't come over to say hi, I'd be kicking myself all day. I must say that you have the most sexy walk. Pick her up, literally. Excuse me, but you're very attractive. Do you think I could get your number? We'll go with that. Obvious asshole answer.
Yo, hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
Hang on a second. Look over there. Is that a fox in those trees?
What do you mean? What? Don't touch me. Let go. What are you doing?
Why not?
You weirdo.
Come back. I'm pretty sure this is illegal. It's also very dangerous. You could get hernias, different spinal disorders, and she could beat you, so don't do it.
I just love the dry way he talked about this. Like, it could be dangerous. Yeah, you could get a hernia from picking up a 100-pound woman. Oh, but yeah, she could also, like, kick you in the face or something. She could mace you or punch you. Yeah, but the number one concern about picking up a woman at random is that you could get a hernia. This won't work. This won't work. This is probably the best option. This will probably not work. We'll go with the other asshole option.
Hey, excuse me. Hang on a second. Just got to tell you, you've got one of the most sexy walks I've ever seen.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Women think that men always think about sex.
That actually
although it's
works.
true, as we know, it's best not to bring that up, especially in the opener. If you're going to give her a compliment, then try to make it a little bit less sexual.
I love it when those novels are fully
I'm Richard, by the way.
Bored.
I'm Kate.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And what are you up to today?
I'm going to meet a friend now.
Hang on a second. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Okay, that's
How
good.
old is this
And
woman?
look, hope you don't mind me asking, but we're in a park. Yeah?
Right.
And you're
I was
wearing
thinking
heels
she's like
and a
early
dress. What's
20s,
that
but
about?
the wrinkles are kind of giving
I just
it
had an
away.
interview.
Oh yeah? Looking for a job?
Yes, I am.
A, guess that she's looking for a job as a stripper. Ask why she doesn't just find a rich man and not work. There's a typo in that. Say you are sure she'll get the job, that she seems very sophisticated. Ask what job she's looking for. Say that she seems smart and attractive and that any employer would be nuts not to hire her. Let's see. These are the two asshole options. This might work. I'm honest to God not sure as to which one of these options. This probably won't work because it's too complimentary. This might be the best option, but we're going to go with the asshole option.
What job could you have? I'm going to guess.
Okay.
Stripper.
Oh, how dare you? How could you think I look like a stripper? Your mom looks like a stripper.
My mum? Well, maybe a little bit, but... Now, just because we love strippers, we can't project this stripper image on every girl that we meet, especially this one who looks so sweet and unstripper-esque. Maybe you could have said that.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Why are you looking for a job? You could just, I don't know, find some rich guy and then just sit at home reading magazines, doing your nails.
You mean like a rich guy, like you?
Well, maybe. Could do worse.
Oh, bullshit. You know what? If I were looking for a rich man, it wouldn't be you, because you look like a hobo.
Hobo? Now, even the gold diggers out there don't want to be called out on it, so it's never worth bringing up money and things like that in relation to a woman and her relationships.
Okay, we'll try this.
So what job are you looking for?
I want to be an administrator in a restaurant.
In this case, you do need a bit more information, so asking another question is the right choice. You said you just had an interview over there. What was that?
Just in the restaurant over there.
A restaurant? They're in the middle of the woods,
yeah, exactly.
That's quite a fancy one. That's
it
a pretty
is.
good place
to work.
It's a
restaurant in the middle of the woods.
And is it, I think it's Italian food, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, it's
right?
Italian, Mediterranean cuisine and stuff.
Well, that's good, because it's very tasty. But for me, I don't know, if I worked there, and if they had free food, I'd just be, I don't know, like, getting huge.
Really?
Yeah, you need to find out if they have free food there. If they do, don't know.
A, say that you know the bosses of a few restaurants and can put her in touch. B says, okay, good luck. I know a few restaurant owners in the city. Some of them started as administrators. Telling you have a job for transporting drugs. Cool, I hope you get a job somewhere very nice so you can give me free food. Suggests she works for you, cooking and providing other services. Okay, so we have two asshole options. This might work. This probably won't work because even though it's along the same lines as this, it's too complimentary and it probably implies that the conversation ends. This might work as well because it's a jokey answer, but we're going to go one of the asshole options.
Actually, I've just had a thought.
Which one?
You'd be perfect for this because of the way you look and you're a young girl. You just need one more thing. Well, I'll tell you, do you have a car?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, I need someone to drive because I had someone working for me and then now they can't anymore.
Okay.
But basically you just need to drive across the border like a couple times a week and just meet my friends and they're sending me some things regularly. You just bring it back into the country.
What?
Very simple and quite big money.
What do you mean?
Couple G's a week.
I mean, what do you mean?
Just have you seen the movie Transporter with Jason Statham?
Oh God.
But driving less fast.
You mean drugs?
You don't need to know what you're driving, do you? Like, you're just, oh, I'm driving a car. I don't know, I'm a girl.
You must have definitely taken some of your stuff to be discussing that with me.
Well, not today. I did last night, but...
I did last night.
Unfortunately, she declined my offer, so if you're watching this and you do have a vehicle, then get in touch. Maybe we'll sort something out.
Okay. The other assholes.
Well, I've got an idea, right? I like food.
Okay.
And you're kind of in the industry.
Yeah.
So how about you come and cook for me a few times a week, and I'll pay you, obviously.
Okay.
And then the job could come with certain benefits.
Oh, well.
What say you?
I can see what you mean, but how much it pays?
I don't know. I mean, we could talk about it. We could say like
offer to be a prostitute?
a day or
Live-in
whatever.
prostitute?
Okay, and which food do you like? I mean, I need to know.
I like Italian food, like pizza, pasta,
Yeah,
but then sometimes I want healthy stuff like salad and whatever.
Okay, and how many times a week do I need to have sex with you?
Ooh, well, I mean, I get quite tired sometimes in the night, so not every night. Maybe like three. 3 is enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
What'd you say?
that sounds good. Yeah, I will call you. You know, I will definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you tell me. Hang on a second. You don't have my number. Hey.
No. All wrong. If you want to get a girl like that, first you hire her as the cook, and then slowly you introduce the extra benefits and services. It's the way to do it.
Okay, we'll do this. We'll do the joke.
I really do hope you get a job somewhere very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
But mainly so I can get free food. I just come down and say, I know that girl Kate, and she said to just give me loads of food, and she'll pay for it later.
That's strange, but
no, I'm
okay.
joking, but it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, funny.
Good one. This is a playful response, should get a laugh, and is the way to go.
So what is your job?
My job? Well, I'm a salesman.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice. What do you sell?
Now I sell software, and actually I started selling like cars and even double glazing back in the day, and now I sell software, so it's a lot more relaxed and it's quite good. I like it. Good being a salesman. You get to meet lots of people.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, his job changes from like.
And
C
tell me,
to C.
I was just talking to my friends, and
he's a Q&A guy. Then he works
looking for
online,
jobs at the moment as well.
Salesman.
And they told me that
he is a man
they're kind
of
of
many
bitching
hats.
about immigrants all the time. So what do you think? Because you're like unemployed, looking for a job. What do you think about the immigrant situation?
Okay, choose her viewpoint, make it the opposite to yours. Okay, for immigration, against immigration. Well, I am a known racist, white supremacist, homophobic, misogynistic asshole, so we will be against immigration.
No, I'm not very fond of immigrants because we
woman
have
after
a
my
lot
own
of
heart.
problems in our country on our own, and we need to solve them. And the government just keeps spending money on the immigrants, so I'm not very fond.
Marry me!
Yeah, actually, I totally agree with you. I think you're right. This is all right. It's okay to agree, but remember that if you think something different, then you should say it, and you should persuade her, be persuasive, be logical, and it would have a better response.
This is budding alt-right identitarian romance.
Regardless
here.
of whether you're for or against immigrants,
buddy.
The very cool thing that they bring is all the food. Yeah, because like in England, we've got so much tasty Indian food. It's just delicious. We've got Chinese food. It's wonderful. Yeah. And that wouldn't happen if we didn't have such a cool multicultural society. So that's definitely a positive. It's fantastic food.
Yeah, I agree.
Giving the
Maybe I'm just hungry now. I'm thinking about food. You've got the restaurant thing. But what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah, it's Mexican.
She likes tacos. A, is that a euphemism for being a lesbian? Say that you don't also really like Mexican food. You don't. I know it's too unhealthy for you. True. These are the obvious options. We'll go with the asshole option.
Tacos, but isn't that a euphemism for being a lesbian? Because it's kind of shaped like a pussy, and then you're like
that's gross.
With the taco.
Oh, disgusting.
Okay, I guess I was wrong.
That chick a little too skinny to be. She's a little too skinny to be like eating tacos. We'll go with this.
That's amazing. Well, I like Mexican food as well. Spicy food, guacamole, enchiladas, and of course tacos. Yeah,
it's amazing.
We've got so much in common already.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, kind of.
Too much Me Tooing doesn't really work, especially when it doesn't come across as genuine. Later on, not so bad. In the early stages, it can make you seem disingenuous. And tell me, can you cook?
No, not really.
Well, come on, what about boiling an egg or, I don't know, scrambled eggs, other egg-based dishes?
No, I don't like it.
No,
wait,
pasta?
She wants a job in a restaurant,
no.
She can't
You can't cook or you don't like it?
I can't, and I don't like it as well.
Wow.
A says, I'll get you a lesson. B, yes, okay. C, it's a shame. D, you better be real good at sucking dick, man. Out of curiosity, why is it like dick is sometimes censored and sometimes not? Like in the last one, it was censored in one of these, but here it's not censored.
I tell you what, darling, you know, a girl needs to have some talents in the house, so if you're not good at cooking, you better be real good at sucking dick.
What? You're
It's
fucking
the way it goes.
freak.
Saying how it is, babe. Never a truer word spoken. However, it should never be spoken outside of the game, so don't say stuff like that. It's true, but don't say it.
All right. I'll get you lessons. We'll try that.
Well, consider this. I think it's really nice when two people can cook together. And I'm not saying you and me because we just met, but in general, it's really cool. And so maybe I could get you lessons. Like if it was your birthday and we were still in touch, cooking lessons. Would you like that?
I don't know. I think I never tried, so it might be interesting. Yeah.
Why doesn't she cook? That's fine. Be playful. Tease her about it. I do cook a little bit from time to time. Quite like it.
Oh, that's interesting. What do you cook?
I like Italian food. I like healthy food.
Microwave pizzas.
So yeah, I've got a few like specialties that I make.
Yeah,
really
that's
like
great. I think men are better at cooking than women.
Yeah?
Yeah, all great chefs are men.
Well, that's actually true.
I cook Vegemite sandwiches. I like to make Bovril. Okay, men are better at everything. Men are better at kissing. Lean in and kiss her. Both these options actually look like asshole options. This is probably not going to work because it involves kissing in a very early stage of the interaction. So, of course, we're going to do it.
One thing men are definitely better at is kissing.
What?
Oh. I promise.
She grabbed his balls.
Although that's probably world record speed for getting your balls touched, fondled, it's not the way you want it to happen. But yeah, the men are good at cooking, but actually I go as far as saying men are better at pretty much everything.
Oh, come on, you're kidding, right?
Should I be kidding? Well, let's assume I meant it. Like, what's something women are better at, do you think?
Everything.
What? Bodybuilding, powerlifting?
There's only one side,
Formula One racing?
No, women have
football,
better
hockey.
intuition. Women are better artists. Women are better musicians.
Da Vinci, Michelangelo.
What a dump.
I don't know, that's stupid.
Oh, maybe in the past women weren't allowed to.
And whatever. Everyone is women.
Everyone is women?
Playful's always good, so that's a good option.
What the fuck does that mean? We've been talking a while, and it's time to work towards the close. It's quite warm today. Do you do any outdoor activities? Invite her to a swingers party. Invite her to her house, because it will be easier to seal the deal. Okay.
Do you like parties and doing stuff in the evening?
Not really.
No? Well, I've got something I know you will like, right? I'm sure.
Okay.
I've been looking for someone to go with. Basically, there's this party in the mansion on Friday, but it's got very expensive tickets. But I already bought one as another one, right? And what it is, everyone goes and they kind of wear something really sexy, and then like you swap, like.
Sorry, stop. What do you mean?
It's a swingers party, and I need someone to go with, and I thought you might be perfect.
Take your right hand, wanker.
Take my right hand to the party. Well, everyone likes swingers parties, don't they? No, good girls don't like them.
Okay, the other asshole option.
Well, I already know I want to invite you on a date, but with all this, restaurant stuff and whatever, I don't think there's any point in taking you to a restaurant. So why don't you just come to my house, and then it'll be much easier anyway, because there's the bed right there. So.
What? You
cool,
wish?
Yeah? Wish? Don't you want it too, babe? But babe.
That's
very true.
It was great.
If she's in your house, it will be easier. And you could invite her back to cook with you, and different things, reasons to get her back. Just shouldn't verbalise the rest of it.
Okay,
such nice weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And do you do any outdoor activities, or you're usually inside?
Oh no, I love it.
Yeah.
I like walking. You see, I'm in the park right now.
Yeah,
and
in your heels.
Actually, I like riding a bike. I have a bike. And I'm fond of climbing and stuff. And different
quite a lot
activities.
then.
Yeah, I like it.
I would have never guessed that you're an active kind of girl, because you've got... I guess you don't have like huge nails or anything, but...
No.
Long hair. I don't know, that's cool that you're active. This should be part of any conversation where you go from stranger to wanting to see them again, getting the number or instant date, whatever it may be. You need to take it to things that they like to do, because you're looking for that reason to see them again, that common connection or that date suggestion that you can come up with.
Okay, A, give her your number. Probably won't work. Suggest a date based on things she likes and take her number. Ask when her period is coming up so you can schedule the date accordingly. Offer your Steam ID. This is one hell of a weird option. You know, it's like, I can't imagine this chick would be into video games, but this is the correct item. This is the correct one, I think. This is obviously not going to work. This is the asshole option, so we'll go with the asshole option.
Well, look, I want to meet you again soon, but can I ask you a personal question first?
Maybe.
Do you have your period coming up?
What?
Because, well, if you do, then we should just wait or meet another time, because then it's kind of pointless.
You're just like all others. You just want to have sex.
Well, man, woman...
Oh, no, that's disgusting. Gross.
No? I did hear about an app where you can put in all your girls and their period dates, and it tells you, you know, that you shouldn't bother meeting them that day because they're probably on their period. However, really, really, really awful. Plus, you can always do other things.
Okay, we'll go with the obvious right answer.
Okay, cool. So my idea would be that, I don't know, we pick a day when the weather's good and we could ride bikes, and I could even bring a few snacks and drinks and have a little picnic. I think that would be great.
That's a nice plan.
Excellent. Yeah. Cool, so put your number in my phone and
sure,
we'll sort it out.
Okay. Here you are.
That's brilliant, because you've just got such a logical step to then suggest doing this for the date. So it's the right option. Well done.
Say you'll buzz her phone right then so she has your number. Say your goodbyes and leave. Ask her if she's interested in meeting for sex later. Okay.
Since we know each other now,
option.
If tonight I'm feeling a little bit, you know, horny, I could give you a call. What do you think? Would you come round? I'll send a taxi, Uber.
No way. That's terrible.
I'll send Uber. Uber Black. Oh, she said no. Big surprise.
Yeah, Uber Black. Only the best for sluts. Alright, we'll do this.
I'll call your phone right now so that you've got my number too, right? Otherwise you won't know who's calling.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay, it's ringing, is it?
Yeah, it's buzzing.
Okay, cool. So you got my number now as well.
Okay.
If you're going to be getting in touch with her, it makes sense to give her your number. She can also go and, you know, check out your Facebook and do some snooping if she's that way inclined.
Ask her what her schedule's like during the coming week. Ask her if she's free on Tuesday. Probably this one.
So when are we going to meet then? How about Tuesday? You free on Tuesday?
I'm sorry, but I'm busy on Tuesday.
Oh, you're not? So I'm free on Wednesday as well. You free on Wednesday?
I guess no. No, busy.
When are you free then?
Let me think. Maybe Thursday, actually.
Thursday? Oh, I'm free on Thursday as well. That's great.
Oh, good.
That's all right, but you missed a golden opportunity here to do the work of a few texts by finding out if she's around for the next few days, if she's busy, and to figure out when would be a good time to meet. Leaving that to text means you're leaving it a little bit to risk.
Say you'll be in touch. It was a pleasure to meet her. Say she was really sweet and give her a hug goodbye. Say okay, see you, and leave without smiling. We'll go with C.
Great, so we'll keep in touch and see you around.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.
When you leave in this cold way, it's fantastic because it makes her think about you even more. She wonders if you're going to call, and that's actually the way you want to leave it psychologically. Sounds cruel, but you're not going to be cruel in the end. And in the early stages where you do need to play a little bit with the psychology, it works very, very well.
Okay, and we are at the end, so we're going to get cast.
Yep, nice one. You definitely want to be in front, and you want to
minimize and take a look at the chat. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see here. Fucking News says, my new soda stream pumps carbon into any drink I want. I highly recommend it. Gas your juice today. I was initially wondering what he was talking about, but then I saw it at the end. Gas your juice today. Man, maybe these streams are going to get me in so much trouble. Let's see here. Cornelius Rex says Africa's already breaking out in revolt against Chinese colonization. Strip mining won't be long before China gets the boot. Well, we are talking about Africa, so they're not known for their organization. They're not known for their being good at resisting invasion. So I would put my money on the Chinese in that case. Wretched 42 says you need coffee. I'm not drinking coffee at 2:30 in the morning, dude. That doesn't make any sense. I actually do have some iced tea in the fridge, but I'm not going to have any caffeine at this late hour. Cornelius Rex says, don't be a Catholic. Don't take the piss. News says, mission failed. Didn't put her in your van. Got a hernia. Let's see, 83 Aber 1 says, mission failed. Snake answer, snake. Nice Metal Gear Solid reference. Meaty Hit says, he may have been joking about the hernia, or maybe he sissified this game for the masses. Wretched 42 says, sexy walk equals Howard Stern option, and yeah, that guy gets a lot of pussy, so... I am Cancer 624 says, oh, this is a gaming stream? Yeah, it is. I do gaming streams every so often. News says, brag about credit score for extra chicks. Cornelius Rex says, I'm glad my game doesn't need more work. Told my GF I was taking her out on a date, and 3 years later we're still together. Hashtag skip the bullshit, LOL. Congratulations, man. Meatyhead says, dude, a service industry worker whom you could have banged after a while of cooking for him. Boogie says he's throwing cold water on the groin with the cookbook argument. Canoe says, I like illegal food. Retro 42 says, can you cook? No, not really. Next. Canoe says, can't make me meat, gotta eat my meat. That's right. She's gotta eat your meat. She's gotta make you be useful. Cornelius Rex says she's very stiff. Well, she's a Russian speaking in a second language. She's not a terribly good actor. So, Canoe says women can't cook. They're in the kitchen for fun, of course. Yeah, exactly. Boogie says give her the Steam ID, then the D. Canoe says offer your Steam ID, aka remain virgin forever. Nakula Anda says finally someone that does the douche option first. Well, I do the douche option first because that's how I work. That's how I roll, man. That's how we roll on Matt Forney Live Arcade. Jim Smith Ross says, damn, Steve Hoka is shitting on Rollo Tomasi. Steve Hoka is producing a ton of videos now. He has no respect for PUA either. Well, to be in his defense, Rollo Tomasi kind of deserves to be shit on. He's not very... Rollo Tomasi's not very smart. I always like what Roosh joked about him. He said, I hope you're paying royalties to Royce, because that's basically all Rollo ever does. He basically just takes stuff that Royce wrote about years ago and he just adds impenetrable, gamma male, ridiculous overanalyzation to it. I was never a gigantic fan of Rollo. No, I had no ill will against the guy, but he's not that smart. He's not as good as people think he is. Pardon me there. Cornelius Rex says, in Russia, accent. Where's you? Yeah, anyway, I think we're going to hang it up here. It's been an hour and a half. I think that's a good length for this stream. There's 3 more scenarios to go through in the game, so I will be doing those on a future stream. Not sure when. Maybe this time again next week. I don't know. But the Super Seducer chat streams are getting a lot of attention, so why not do them? So anyway, I will end it here. Please be sure to check in every day at mattforney.com for my latest articles, podcasts, videos, and other doings. Check me out on Gab at gab.ai/mattforney. I am on Instagram at instagram.com/mattforney. Though I don't really do anything with Instagram, but you can follow me there if you want. And check out my books at mattforneybooks.com. They're also available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, other fine retailers. Check out the Matt Forney Show on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/MattForneyShow. If you enjoyed this episode of the show, episode of the show. God, I'm losing it. If you enjoyed this live stream, please be sure to like it by hitting the thumbs up icon below the player. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already by hitting that subscribe button. And of course, be sure to give shekels, give the mammons when the super chat is live, and all that stuff, all that good stuff. You know, help spread the good word of Matt Forney, and help the channel grow and all that stuff. Anyway, illegitimate non-carborundum, nailed the bastards, grind you down. I'm Matt Forney. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm out.